my channel. This is the third tax. So we've checked the first tax, the second tax, and this is the third tax. The third tax has to do with free code camp. So let's go to free code camp. Ensure that you are connected. So ensure that your system is connected to. So let's just type free code camp. I have it already, but I just type freecodecamp.org. Then press enter. So you take it to the landing page like this. So when you take it to the landing page, you see something like this. Sign in, orders. So click on sign in. But if you have not created an account with them, you go for sign up. So instead of me to go for sign in, I will not go for sign in because I have not created an account with them. I've already created an account with them. Just continue, or you can click continue with my Google account. So your Google account can automatically continue. So I will use continue with Google account. So if I say continue with Google account, this is where we'll now start. We are starting with responsive web design certification. All these are our tutorials as a full stack developer. So all these are our tutorial, but where we actually are is responsive web design, which we are dealing with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So when you go through those slides that we're working with, you still come across some of this information there. Now, this one is to help us to express ourselves in terms of getting information and transferring it into coding aspect. Think along the code according to statement questions or code according to questions. So let's click on this because I've been using it before. That's it said continue learning. So if you check this, this is HTML. This is all the tags for HTML, only HTML. So this is where I am already for this. Now this is the basic one. So all these ones that are marked, I'm already through with them. And the three aspects, as for you, you start from basic HTML. So when you click on basic, this flip up will come up. You click on this. This is workshop. This workshop, you are going to follow it one by one. And this is a lab project. This lab project is, okay, let's click on it and see the way it is. So I've already finished it. That's why I'm having blue line. So if you are new here, you just see a little. So let's click on task 1. So just start coding. So this start coding means that just type this. HTML stands for hypertext. It's just a review of what we have learned, and this is the task. If you are through with your task, then you check it here. So just type according to what you see, or else it will give you, it will not validate your code. Free code camp. I think the second C is also in capital letter. So these are the things you have to pay attention to. So check my code because I've already done. Congratulations. So I will say submit. So when I click on submit, now this next task, HTML is made up of element, and the first one you will use is this H1 and then element. So you are to read it. This is the example, but this is the main task. So this one is guiding us alongside this so that we will not do what mistake. Now what we need to do, text into what H1 element by adding the opening tag, front of it, and enclosing tag. So this one will help us with what we have learned in W3 school, the one we learned in class, and let us to do some little tasks to actually reshaping our understanding. That's why it's very, very good for us. So you can practice tasks per day or I can now try to schedule tasks for us according to this. So we are working on tasks based on freecodecamp. We are working on tasks based on W3 School. I'm through with that task. Then I'll click on check code and everything is fine. Then submit. So for venture, if I do mistake, like let's say I just come up with some mistake like this and write check codes, you see something like this. You should have a text full stack curriculum in your editor. Then or you can check double check for spelling. These are the two errors that I need to work with. So I will just type this again according to what I'm having here. Full stack curriculum. So I will just check my code again. Do I see have error or everything is fine? So congratulations, you passed the code. Then I'll click on submit and continue. So if you have this, if you is not by force, you can click on ask me later, or if you enjoy the class to some extent and you want to, no problem. But the thing is what is free. So you can click on ask me later. You can support at the end of the program or at the end of your practice with this particular interface. Now this is where I will stop for this. You can continue the task and I will just show you how to work with this. So please, you have to practice this. I'll just come up with this is our task this week. Snap it and send it to the platform for us, and I'll use my AnyDex to check your code. Bye.